welcome. I want to thank God for another opportunity to be with you, and I want to welcome you to Life is a University. Thank you for tuning in. I am Tyrone Poole. Today's show is about the cost of drinking from the cup of success. The cost of drinking from the cup of success, right? Depending on what type of success you want, the bigger the success that you want, the bigger the cup will be. The bigger the success, the bigger the cup. But I believe all successful people have had to taste the same principles that come with being successful, what it requires. So if you want to be successful, I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy this episode. So what is the purpose of the Life is a University show? Well, I understand that life is truly a university, and there are principal classes that life offers us all. And those classes are called tests, trials, and temptations. Now, our experiences with these principal classes is the only thing that separates me from you and you from me. And that basically is the truth. Now, this next statement is also 100% truth. The difference between those who overcome and those who surrender and those who tap out, the difference between those who overcome trials, tests, temptations, and those who don't, well, the answer is 3 inches between the ears. How you think, how you set your mind when you are being tempted, when you're being tested, when you are being tried by life. How do you set your mind, your mindset? So my purpose as host of Life is a University is to give you principle-based information that will inspire and motivate you mentally, spiritually, and physically to overcome and graduate Life University. So you can move on. Just like the race car, right? We can get to the next race, baby. That's a Formula One car you guys see behind me. But regardless, that car is trying to get to the finish line, which is success. But there's a cost. There is a cost. Don't you guys just love the backdrops? You just love the backdrops that I come up with. It makes you think. It makes you stay in tune, and it fits with what I'm saying. So that's my purpose, people, to help you go to the next level of your greatness. And waiting for you at the finish line, is a reward. It's a reward for overcoming that test, going around that track 250 laps. That's a reward waiting for you when you overcome that trial and when you're being tempted. I know sometime in those race cars, I know it gets so hot out there on that track. I know they tempted, man, to just pull over and say, let me out of here, right? But you know what that reward is for overcoming, defeating, winning those battles with tests, trials, and being tempted. Well, yes, you graduate to the next level. You graduate to the next level of a different trial, a different test, and a different temptation. Just like these drivers in these Formula One racing cars. They go through all that heat, and I'm pretty sure it gets very hot, right? But at the end of the day, when they win, they qualify for another race day to go around that track, wherever that next track may be, 250 times, 300 times, whatever number of times they go around that track. That's what they qualify for. That is what winning does for you. Now, the only way those race car drivers And just like you, I know sometimes they say, hey, you know what? I'm tired. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm ready to retire. I don't want to go around the track no more. Is there a way that I can stop? Can I get off of the merry-go-round? Well, for the Formula One drivers, all they have to do is retire and say, I don't want to do this no more. And then it's over. They don't have to worry about going around that track no more. Now, for you, those who say, hey, I want to stop. I don't want to take no more classes at Life University. How can I get off the track? Well, how you get off the track, because you can't drop classes at Life University. So they have to drop you into the ground. That's right. What I'm talking about, they got to drop you in the ground and you're no longer breathing. Even when they put the mirror up to your face, up to your nose, your mouth, to see if you fog up the mirror, that means you're still breathing. You're still alive. So once they drop you 6 feet into the ground, that's the only way you will ever stop taking tests, trials, and being tempted in this lifetime. Or if they put your ashes into an urn. So my advice to you, everybody, wake up every day, put your gloves on, or put your hands on that steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel and let's go around the track. Let's go around the track. Let's wake up to a day that was not promised, and let's continue to take these classes. And also, keep watching Life is a University with your host, yours truly, so you can stay informed, you can stay inspired, and you can stay motivated on how to work that thing and pass those classes that Life University offers us, right? Because I got to study, guys, and you guys know I got a matching color today. Is that kind of like matching? You got the success sign, right? You got the Formula One car, right? So I got ultimate success in the game of life, right? You guys know where to get this book. TyronePoole38.com. And all the newbies, those that are just joining, you know what? This is a great book. For all those who have been watching, what are you waiting on to get your autographed copy? 12 Dynamic Principles. The book is not about me. The book is about what I've learned, and I'm just trying to share it. Someone told me, Tyrone, write a book. Your life is so fascinating. You quit football in high school. You grew up financially challenged. You grew up with the rats and the roaches, and they didn't take you out. How did you do it? How did you do it when it was hot during the summer and you had to put that box fan in the window? How did you do it, Tyrone, when it was cold outside? It was 20 degrees outside, in the teens. How did you guys do it? Well, we put that plastic over the window for one thing, and then we all came into one room, right? And put that big old towel or whatever bed covering and put it up under the door to keep that cold air out. So this book is not about success money-wise. It is a book about life, right? That I believe we all are going to face, right? So go to TyronePoole38.com, get your autographed copy, and enjoy the book. Let me know how the book resonates with you and give me some feedback. And also one day, somebody going to ask you about this book, and I believe they're going to pay you top dollars for it. Also, people, I got to tell you guys about Work That Thing supplements. WTT slogan is, your body is your business, and your body is, of course, our business. And you guys know the routine. You know the fire drill. 22 years of combined sports, playing football, high school, college, and professional sports. My body was always my business. I had to take care of my body, and my body is still my business. So I've learned a lot over the years, people. And I am a firm believer that the teacher is only as good as the experience that the teacher has been exposed to. And I've been exposed to a truckload, maybe about 5 or 6 truckloads. But I believe that I consider myself an expert in the health and wellness department. So what I want to do is create Work That Thing supplements, products, so that people can have an opportunity to maximize just like I did. I'm no longer playing professional sports, but my body is still my business. I want to live a long, healthy life. I want to be able to get out the bed on my own power. And all that has to go with taking care of my body now and my body will take care of me later on. So again, I want to continue to show you guys products, and I want to continue to emphasize this WTT collagen powder, people. I'm telling you. Why do you need WTT collagen powder? Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. It's a main component of your connective tissues and many other parts of your body. So collagen has a lot of functions, and you will maximize your life with this collagen. I'm telling you. Collagen will help improve your skin. It will help strengthen your hair and your nails. It will promote good gut health. And baby, that your core, your gut, like they say, your core is the basis, the foundation of your muscular system, where your gut is the principal foundation of how your body receives its nutrition. So WTT collagen will help you with your gut health and also promote great health, heart health. So go to workthatthing.com and get yourself some WTT collagen powder. And also check out some of the other products that we have in there. And we are adding to the store daily. So just give us an opportunity, give us an opportunity, give us an opportunity, give us an opportunity to be your official supplement provider. Again, visit workthatthing.com. Also, if you're looking for a keynote speaker, I am he. So if you have a corporate event, you have a workshop, college programs, youth empowerment seminars, churches, my messages, they are informational for everybody, because I understand principles. I've learned that principles are the basis of everything. So my messages are so informational, yet inspirational, and always motivational. I always say that I give so much information. Well, how much information do you give, Tyrone? I give you so much information that you will have to hire. That's right. You will have to hire someone to help you misunderstand what I am saying. Basically, I talk too much and I never shut up. Well, you know what? If you want that information, send me an email. bookings@tyronepoole.com. bookings@tyronepoole.com. Also, check out the ticker below in case you missed out on any website or email address. The ticker, just watch it, follow it, and get the right address that you need. Also, I want to give a shout out to all those who are watching on YouTube, those that are watching on LinkedIn. How you doing? Those watching on X, those watching on Facebook. Thank you. You really make it happen. You really motivate me, and we're here to help each other. So please like and subscribe. Because we know that teamwork makes the dream work. And our mantra is work that thing with us or watch us work that thing. Beautiful. Well, sometimes people ask me, how did I make it out successfully from a small division two HBCU, historical Black college and university school, to play in the NFL? How did you do it, Tyrone? How did you do it? Because that's something that's like not, common. You don't see that all the time. So when they ask me that question, how did I come out? That success journey, I tell people, it came with a price tag. To overcome something that was tough. Remember I said the bigger the cup, the bigger the dream, the bigger the ambitions, the bigger and the more you got to drink. So it came with a price tag. The price tag was personal, a personal price tag, and also a family price tag. Sacrificing. And again, drinking from the cup of success. Now, here's my personal price tag. The personal price tag. In college, they have all kind of parties, right? Well, I gave up hanging out at the parties. I limited the school parties. Everybody, hey, Tyrone, you going to the party tonight, man? After we play the football game or we come back from a track meet, everybody else rushing to take a shower, to go to the party. I'm like going to do something, working out, skipping rope or something. People call me strange, right? How about doing spring break? Spring break. When I was in college, everybody would go, all of the HBCU schools kind of had spring break at the same time, and we would go to Daytona Beach. Now, I didn't go to Daytona Beach. I stayed at the school and I worked out. So my quest to drink from the cup of success that I wanted, that type of success that I wanted, made me unique. It was lonely. It was lonely. It was lonely. But not lonely in the fact that I was alone and I didn't have friends. It was lonely, meaning no one thought like I did. No one thought like I did. My mindset was different. And let's talk about drinking from the cup of success. Let's talk about the family experience. My mother and my father. Now, I am the only child. If you guys didn't know that, I'm the only child. I have no siblings. So, when I went to college, anytime I could come back home, my parents wanted to see me. There's some of you out there right now. When your kid, you can't wait until the weekend when your kids come back home. You have so many events set up for your kids, right? But while I was in college, I rarely went home. Rarely went home. Again, drinking from that cup of success, right? While everyone else, they were going home during the summer, I stayed at school. I stayed at school to work out, lifting, and then conditioning my body, running, out there running at the schools, in the school's football parking lot. I'm out there running. And it would get hot in Fort Valley during the summer times. And people, they began to think, oh, Tyrone don't love his parents, or his parents don't love him. But again, I share those stories because I'm talking about the cost of success. As the old saying goes, it's expensive on the front end, but it pays off on the back end. And what do I mean by that? All those times, personally, I gave up my personal pleasures. My parents probably were upset with me because I didn't come home, and they probably felt like I didn't love them. Of course, you're always going to have people going to talk, right? Yab, 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 yab. Why don't he go home? But I tell you what, all that sacrificing for 4 years, I only had 4 years to do it, right? 4 years I sacrificed. Now, my 4 years of sacrificing might have been controversial to people, controversial. It is what it is. But my sacrificing, pleasure, personal, and family allowed my dad and my mom to live a better life before my dad died in 2005. So living a life better, my mom and dad live a life better than the one we knew as a family during my years in high school. So today, I want to talk to you guys about the true cost of success. The true cost of success. Success is a word that we all strive for. Everybody wants to be successful. Success is what we strive for. It's a goal that many of us spend our entire lives chasing. Just like those race cars, right? They're going around the track chasing each other to see who's going to cross that line first, who's going to be successful. If you want to be first, Like Ricky Bobby said, if you're not first, you're last. So in order to be first, that's a big cup. It's going to have a big price tag that comes with it. So we spend majority of our lives chasing that success. But what does success really cost? What does it really cost? Now, some of you watching already know the cost of success because you're successful. And some of the things that I talked about, you know 100% that I'm right. It's just a different experience, but the principles are the same. You have to make personal sacrifices and you have to make some family sacrifices along the way. So let's help the ones who want to be successful. They are wanting to be successful in a particular area of their passion. So those who we are successful, and we're still getting successful, right? Because we're not done. We're not finished. We're just a little bit farther ahead of the game than most people are when it comes to chasing their passions. So we're going to help those who want to become successful in a particular area of their passion. So I want them to understand this. The question is, again, talking about those who want to be successful, who've never been successful, but you chasing, right? Instead of being in pole position, right? Formula One racing, pole position, you're not number one, you're number 40. You're the 40th car in a 40-car race, right? So you want to learn how to win, right? So the question is, what is chasing success really about? What is chasing success really about? Is it just about achieving material wealth? Is that how you categorize success? Is it about achieving fame? Or is it just about achieving power? What is chasing success really about? And here's another thought. Does success come with a much higher price tag than that you thought about? Or in other words, let me say it like this. Does success come with a much higher price tag that we often overlook? Some of you say, some of the time people say, I didn't know it was going to cost that much. I didn't know I was going to have to do all that. So now when we say success, it means, and actually I mean true success. Let me clarify that, because anybody can say success is success, right? But when I say success, I'm talking about the true success. And I believe true success is not just about reaching the top of a mountain, whatever your goal is. I believe it is a journey that takes us through the sacrifices we make along the way and the lessons we learn as we climb. I believe success demands dedication. Success demands that we work hard. Success demands perseverance, and success demands resilience. Success requires us to step out of our comfort zones, face our fears, and push through our limits. One more, push through it. One more. It's almost like I can hear that, push through your limits. When we go lift weights, and maybe some of you guys have done this as well, and you're supposed to do 5 reps, right? But because you did them 5 reps so good, if you got a trainer or a good accountability partner, they're going to tell you one more. And then when you start struggling with that one more, they say, push, keep pushing, push through our limits. So the cost of success is often underestimated, I believe. Success requires us to give our own precious time, with our loved ones. We have to give it up at times. The success that we want with our loved ones, sometimes we have to give it up. Only for a season, though. It's only for a season. Success requires us to sacrifice moments of relaxation and leisure, and to prioritize our goals above everything else. And my question is, can you do that? Can you do that? Again, we just talk about drinking from the cup of success. The bigger your success you want, the bigger that cup is, the bigger you're going to have to make personal and sometimes family sacrifices. They may not understand it. They may not understand it like my parents. They didn't understand. I'm pretty sure they did not understand why I stayed at school all the time. But I tell you what, in 1995, when the Carolina Panthers made me their first round draft pick, I'm pretty sure they forgot all about them years I didn't come home from college. So success demands that we make tough choices. And sometimes at the expense of our own well-being and happiness. Again, my question is, can you do that? So people, the road to success is paved with failures and sacrifices, setbacks, and disappointments. Can you handle that? Old Jack Nicholson, you can handle the truth. So can you handle disappointment, setbacks, sacrifices, failures on your road to success while you sipping on that cup? I'm telling you, success challenges us to keep going. Keep going when everything seems to be falling apart. And I've been there, man. I've been there. Things have been falling apart and I still have to keep going. I have to stay focused even when distractions are right there in my face. And I have to believe, just like you got to believe. You got to believe in yourself when no one else does. And I think that's probably one of the definite foundations that you have to do. You got to believe in yourself when no one else does. Now, as I shared earlier with you, my personal story, I want to remind you that success can come at a personal cost. It may strain your relationships, with your kids, your parents, your friends, because they don't understand. You have a cup that you've chosen to drink from. And that cup, the bigger the dream, the bigger that cup you got to drink from. It requires all your energy. It's going to test your values and it's going to challenge your integrity. I'm telling you, success can be a lonely journey, people. A lonely journey. And I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about out there. A lonely journey filled with moments of self-doubt and uncertainty. Now, I like to use the statement, and I've said this statement before, when you're chasing success, and it's not that you're better than nobody else, the reason why you don't want to hang out with nobody, it's just that you think differently. So when you think differently, I believe it makes you unique. And when you become unique, I believe your uniqueness creates loneliness. Uniqueness creates loneliness. And the bigger that cup, the more unique you become, the more lonely you're going to have to learn how to be. So success can challenge us, people. It can challenge us, but at the same time, it can shape us. It can shape us. And sometimes, you drinking from that cup of success, it'll break you. It'll break you. I'm telling you, success demands that we constantly evolve. You constantly got to evolve. You got to adapt. What you learned yesterday may not be what you need for tomorrow. So learn from your mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. as you drink and sip, and as you race, as you go around your track of success. You're going to make mistakes. Learn from them. And never, 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 never lose sight of your purpose. Despite the high cost of success, I'm telling you, hear what I'm saying. Despite the high cost of success, despite that the size of that cup, I'm telling you, the reward is worth it, people. The reward is worth it. So, as we pursue our lives and the success in our lives, let us remember that it's not just about the destination, but it's a journey that we take to get where we want to go. And let us be mindful of the sacrifices that we make and the challenges we face and the lessons we learn along the way as you go around your track of success. And let us always strive for success with humility. I've learned that. I've had so much success, praise be to God, that, sometimes you can build a sense of arrogance. But the ego, if you got to control it, stay humble. Humility plus gratitude. And also keep a deep appreciation for the true cost of achieving your dreams. So, my friends, as we bring another show to the end, and until next time, I pray that you prosper in everything and be in health just as your soul prospers. Because our mantra is work that thing with us or watch us work that thing. If you can send us information, if you like the shows, if you want to give us some input, please don't forget to send us an email. info@lifeisAuniversity. Until next time, WTT 100. I'm out of here. Peace.